Hey, welcome back. We're going to do a couple missions now. I want to show a quick baseline here of how much an item's worth. So I got $7 for that cushion, which isn't a lot.
あんた新顔だね。じゃあ駆け出しの盗人御用達嘘つきの針金を見つけてきてもらおうか。このネタをこなせないようじゃ他のネタは触れないぜ。
Alright, so this guy is the information broker, and he's who gives us missions that will give us the real money.
いいぜ。お前
You have to take the first mission, even though he tells you to go get it in the cutscene. If you don't accept the mission, it doesn't count. I've also bought, in the skills, something that makes my cartwheel dodge a little bit better. Here we can see that I have a mini-map now that shows mission destinations. It always shows where you're going to go, rather than, say, the map of the current area. So that item's what I have to pick up for his first mission. I'm checking to make sure nobody's seeing me. I'm cutting out a lot of the boring travel for this because that's pretty time-consuming. Another thing that I bought while off camera was I bought the first license. The first license will make you a little bit more stealthy if you can complete 5 missions without being seen. It's one of the tougher ones to get, but trying to do it early will give me a bit of an advantage. So once I turn in the item, whether it's here or at the poor farmhouse chest, it completes a mission, and I can come back for a new one. Alright, let's take a look at the actual missions here. Okay, the number, small number there, is how long it will be before they expire. There's also a price, and you can see on the left how much the reward for the main item I'm collecting is. So I'm bringing up the mini-map, and I can see that it's in the neighboring sector. So we're going to go there. We're also going to get to use the lockpick and one other tool that we haven't seen yet. Now, it's currently night. After 4 p.m., the guard presence goes up, and that's that little flame with a sword in it at the top. You can also see the green dot there in the middle. So currently I'm not wanted, but because I just put on my disguise that marks me as a thief, it's blinking red. If somebody spots me now, I get in trouble immediately. And that's how you lockpick. You just hit the square when you're near a door that you have an appropriate lockpick for. Hit it in time. The layout of the houses changes a bit at random. That some doors could open or shut. And even among the missions, exactly where the item is can change. This door can be a pain to get into because you have to line yourself up just right. There it goes. I'm just going to duck around the corner and... Whoops! There was a guard there. He's not usually right there, so I got caught by him. And you can see that's why it can be very tricky to do 5 missions without getting caught at all. If I get hit enough times, my disguise falls off. The blue bar will eventually get worn away. And in that case, I could be in real trouble. And that statue in the back is what I need to collect, but I want to try to do it when I'm built up the thief glow so I don't have to pound on it continually. And that worked out. I'm not too worried about getting caught, so I decided to go for the full grab and let myself build up a large combo. The house has a secret tunnel underneath it to get out. but it is obviously very dark and tough to navigate in the dark. I walked into the wall for a second there. Now, even if I took my mask off right now, it wouldn't do any good. My bag is large enough that it's drawing attention. Now here I thought I was going to be clever and get a few more combo points because I could just combo up everything there. But I've been stealing so much, I caused an increase in guard presence. You can see there's now 2 flames with swords in it at the top. So there's extra guards hanging around this sector for the rest of the night. Giving money to the boss improves what you can get at the bathhouse, and so I'm going to go ahead and increase that to level 1 before we do too much here. You can see right here with this guy, he's only got 4 items for sale. That additional bag is one of my top priorities to get because it's a big improvement over the default one. $24 items in the bag, worth quite a bit of gold. Let's also take a quick look at what skills are available. I've got 4,800 to spend because of the combos, but he only has a very small amount there. But if I talk to the boss and give her 800 bucks, you can see I've got additional skills I can buy. One of these is very important. That one. It only costs 1,000, but it makes it much easier to steal when I do a dodge. I'll be able to steal a lot of items from guys and build a big combo up. It's essentially extra XP, so why not? And even he's got more items for sale now. Rockets for distraction, extra disguise. A different bag at the bottom there, but it's not very useful for me. It reduces the number of items that I have, all in exchange for just strength. So, not really what I want. Gotta grab my bag. And I'm gonna do one more mission before I wrap up this video.
Easy.
These missions make the bulk of the game. And what I'll be doing as I play is just going back and forth to here, going out to spots to try to collect. I'm going to cut a lot of that content out, although probably my next video is going to be me recording commentary live over some of these just so that you can get a feel for what happens when I'm not streamlining it.
声がでかいぞ。この紅天通りじゃどこに越後屋の門がおるか知れん。それでなくともここらに住んどる門は弱い門を食い物にしちゃろういうやつらばっかりじゃ。下手なこと聞かれてみ。貧乏人のわしらどうなる思ったら。
そうじゃったそうじゃった。わしらもはよ用事済ませて消えるかや。
よし、そこの者わしは火付盗賊改め役頭の天津。江戸より来て盗賊の目付け役として着任したばかりである。
その天津様が何をで？
とぼきおって盗人であろう。まあよい、それよりお前に聞くことがあるのだ。
俺に？
江戸より逃げ落ちた愛之助という盗人を探しておる。心当たりがあろ
う。愛之助、存じ上げませんな。
そうか。わしが来たからには仕事は控え置くが身のためだ。今度会ったらお縄にするぞ。
厄介なやつが来たな。
So this is the merchant district. This is where all the market stuff is. A lot of good places to rob here if I really wanted to go on a rampage. It's also where I can buy medicine for my daughter, but it's pretty expensive to do that. My mission takes me over here to the southwest corner. Trying to apply a little bit of stealth here. Go to the common areas where the item could spawn. Someone's awfully nervous if they wound up screaming and running just from the noise. Nobody spotted me yet. You can see by the number in the upper left that somebody is up here because I got some attention. Now, I decided I was going to try to knock this guy out rather than try to deal with him in the room while I searched it. The screen was the item I had to collect. No, I'm sorry. That was another mission, but there it is. It's not always that bear statue. The exact item is randomized in place. The bear statue is one of the more convenient ones because it stands out. And you can see why I like to try to collect these things in a combo. Besides making them worth 50% more, it makes my life a lot easier. The crate's not really worth picking up. So I'm just gonna take a dive off the balcony. And coming up here, I'm really gonna get some use out of that new technique I just bought for 1,000. Roll. Keep holding the roll button and hit the steal button, and I instantly steal everything that the person has. And it counts as multiple steal attempts, so that was 3 hits. You can really get a feel for how that adds up. So skipping back to the bathhouse, we're going to turn in the mission, but there's a couple more things to demonstrate. The first thing that you might be wondering is, what happens to the disguise if I take it off again? You take off and on the disguise by pressing up and down on the direction pad. And even though it will eventually wear down and go away, it will come back to full when I replenish it. I'm going to go ahead and buy that better bag now.
おすすめです。毎度あり。
But I don't think I'm going to get any... Well, yeah, I get
お
that
すす
back.
めです。毎度あり。
Nothing else for me, though.
さようなら。
So I took it off. Back on, it replenishes to full.